All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Sell Like a Woman TV. You are in the right place if you are looking to increase your results, your revenue, and your raving friends. Eek. I just said eek. Eek free. Today, we are going to talk about what to do when nothing is working. Oh, come on. I've got these beautiful slides. Hang on for 1 second, y'all. Welcome to Authentic Selling TV. You are in the right place if you're looking to increase your results, revenue, and raving fans free. All right, today we are jumping into one of the most common questions that I get asked as a sales expert, and that is, Kendrick, I hear you talking about follow-up all the time, but I don't want to bug people. How often do I do it? What do I say in follow-ups? How do I communicate so I'm not a nuisance? Look, I hear you. I understand, and you're not alone. I want you to know, actually it doesn't matter what I want, that's terrible language, but you need to know that you've already won if you are asking yourself these questions: how often to follow up, what to say, because you are already sold on the statistic that follow-up is proven to double your business. When you learn how to do it, when you do it the right way, it is proven to get you more customers. Like, if you're only going to invest in learning one skill set, invest in the skill set that is proven not just by me, but by every sales expert out there. They will tell you in their 4 tips to be a better salesperson, or 10 tips, or 1 tip. All of them are going to tell you follow up, follow up, follow up. It's a gold standard in selling. And is it any wonder that it works? Because nobody knows how to do it. So when you learn how to follow up, I shouldn't say nobody, but very few people do it and do it right. So when you learn how to follow up, you're gonna solve so many business problems. You're gonna stand out among the noise. You're gonna be likable. You're gonna be the person that your prospect or your customer wants to do business with. So we're going to do a little bit of this is a little bit of a walkthrough, if you will, about how to learn to write great follow-up. Now, the truth is, follow-up is nuanced. You know, I can't tell you to write all follow-ups one way, because it's going to depend on the situation. So how often to follow up depends on what led to the follow-up. For example, after you have a sales call, studies show that the sooner you follow up, this is according to Grant Cardone International, the sooner you follow up, the more likely you are to get the business. So I always say no more than 24 hours after a phone call, but the sooner you follow up, the more likely you are to get the business. And what about if somebody says they can't afford it, right? Well, there are certain things that you have to do, tactical empathy, certain things you have to say. So let me show you how our sales school students learn to follow up and why it works so dang well for them. Follow up is not something to be scared of. It is something to embrace, because when you embrace it, your entire business trajectory changes. So I'm going to do a little sharing with you today. It's like show and tell here on Authentic Selling TV. So this is sales school. We're not talking about sales school. This is alumni access. But if you look right here, this is the sales school library. Now let me show you what's available in the sales school library as it relates to follow-up. First of all, you've got all of these little 10-minute videos over here that kind of walk you through some foundational things as far as selling. So all of these will help you become a better writer of follow-up. But the thing that I want to point out is, if you click here, and this is kind of a big spreadsheet. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, spreadsheets, no, but stick with me, because we want to double our business, right? So people ask all the time, how often do I follow up? Well, in this take and tweak library, so think of this, remember, sales school is like a school. So libraries at schools have resources that you can check out, right? You want to know something, you can Google it, or you can check out a book and you can research it. And okay, great. So that's what this is. This is your resource that you can check out. So let's say that somebody says, I can't afford it. Let's look here at line 12. This tells you when to send the follow-up. It gives you the follow-up that is done for you, so that you can do exactly what you need to do without having to learn everything and test. These follow-ups are all proven to work. So within the library, whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Within the library, you're going to get a timeline. If a timeline exists, some of these say ASAP, some of these say 4 days later. It depends on what's going on. But if you look here at the bottom, that's not all you get in the library. You get done for you emails, price increase emails. This email right here is responsible for millions of dollars of business. You get all of these amazing done for you resources. One of the things I am most excited about is this compelling copy and language document that I have. I spent 3 hours updating this with language because lots of times people say, I don't know how to make this tangible. And it's all kinds of pain points and benefits so that you can just insert them into your copy. If you're a life coach and you don't know how to say it, it's here for you. If you're a health coach and you don't know how to say it, it's here for you. It's all done for you because that's what a resource is, right? Not only do you get that, you get done for you calls to action. You get done for you Facebook ads. You get the actual pitch that got us on Steve Harvey. But the thing that we're talking about today is follow-up. So you want to know, the questions are, how often do I follow up? We've taken care of that in column D. What do you say? We've taken care of that here in column C. Literally, it tells you what it is in column A, when to send it, and literally, I can't speak, a follow-up for you to take and tweak. If you use these, you will close more business. What to do when a prospect says yes. What to do when a prospect says yes but never pays. First response, second response, third response. So it's not just one follow-up, it's the entire conversation. What about, I need to convince my husband? Wouldn't you love to have a done-for-you follow-up that is empathetic, that does not push, but leads to business? This little gem right here is responsible for hundreds of thousands of dollars in business. So that is exactly how to learn follow-up. It is to get in there and try, but you want to try with things that are proven to convert. And that's why the library is so powerful. You see, follow-up depends on, if you will, 2 components, right? Sometimes 3. You as the seller of a product and service and the buyer. And so there's no one follow-up for every situation. It depends on what this buyer says. And sometimes the buyer brings somebody else into the conversation, like a spouse, right? So you, the seller, the buyer, and a spouse. And so you need to know, based on what this person says, and it's totally unpredictable, how to respond. But I've been doing this long enough to know that the main things that this person says or this person says, the spouse. And so we've done the work for you. I can tell you that people who have purchased the library have gotten their first customers, have closed thousands of dollars in business. And so here's what I want you to know about follow-up. Number 1, you need to do it. If you want to make more money and help more people, follow-up will, W-I-L-L, absolutely allow you to do that. It doesn't have to be pushy. It can allow you to stand out as somebody who is kind and is caring and is checking in. But you need to do follow-up the right way, or you'll be a nuisance and it won't work for you. And I am not about to tell you to do something and not give you the tools to do it. I am not a theory kind of coach, except I do love theory clothes. I am a theory plus how-to, a theory plus action. Theory doesn't do it, right? Just knowing that you need to follow up isn't good enough. And so because the conversations are unpredictable, we created a library full of resources for you to get what you need. Now, here's the thing. Lots of people have these vaults or these resources where you can go and check out all of their stuff that they've used in the past. And a lot of times it's crap. It's a bunch of crap that they've thrown in there. It's a bunch of unused stuff that they've thrown in there to try to sell and make a buck. So when we created the sales page for the library, every word on that page is feedback from a customer except where it says purchase now. Every word on the page. It's the only sales page I know or information page that is written in customer feedback only. What I can tell you is if you are looking and planning for a 2020 that allows you to help as many people as possible, sell as much of your product and services as possible, you want access to this library, and you want it now because the investment's going to go up. So you can get in right now at the investment price that allows you to apply that investment towards sales school should you want to join sales school later. There is no better way to learn follow-up. Follow-up is statistically proven to double your business. Get in while the getting's good. Check out the library, see what people have to say, and then you make your informed business decision. We'll see you inside. I believe in you. I believe in your business.